Yo, what's good, EYTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? Be Marsh with another boxing video. So, the man Keith Thurman wins the unification match for the WBC and the WBA title. He wins this fight via split decision, and this was a good fight, I thought it'd be more action packed than what initially it was, but Keith Thurman wins this fight, but on my scorecard, I actually had Danny Garcia winning. This fight was a back and forth fight. As far as the beginning in the early rounds, I had Keith Thurman winning. He was throwing the right hook and even wobbled Danny Garcia in the first round. You know what I mean? Danny was also landing some shots, but Keith Thurman was landing the hardest shots. And even in the second round, you know what I mean? Danny was also throwing body shots in round three, but Keith Thurman was a little tentative, and that was a round that I did give to Danny Garcia, round three. The first two I gave to Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? And Danny Garcia, man, I thought he could have had a better pace to his fight. The man, that was what, and when I made my prediction, I thought, Danny Garcia, his feet wasn't fast enough, you know what I mean? And, that proved to be the case, you know what I'm saying? He was just a little too flat-footed. The man, Keith Thurman was fighting in spurts and also moving on his feet. And also a punch that was landing and picked up a lot of points for Keith Thurman, and he landed numerous of this punch was the left hook, you know what I mean? He was throwing that left hook and also throwing left hooks to the body, which I thought Danny Garcia should have done more, But Danny Garcia had this man winning because he was also the more aggressive fighter. You see, round 11 and 12, the man Keith Thurman, in my opinion, was doing his impersonation of De La Hoya in his unification fight against Trinidad, you know what I mean? He was basically running, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't engaging in a fight, it wasn't no toe-to-toe thing like the man Keith Thurman promised to do, like, give us a action-packed fight, you know what I mean? The man tried to coast to a victory, and the last two rounds, the championship rounds, I gave to Danny Garcia. He was landing body shots. Danny Garcia could definitely improve his cutting off the ring skills, but he definitely was landing long body shots, you know what I mean? And I was definitely counting those. Those are power shots, you know what I mean? So Danny Garcia, I thought he won the fight, but I'm not mad at the scorecard. One scorecard was 116, 112 from the judge for in favor of Keith Thurman. The other judge had it 115, 113 for Keith Thurman, and the other judge had it 115, 113 for Danny Garcia, So I had it 115, 113 same way for Danny Garcia, like one of the judges, But, I'm not mad at the score. The Keith Thurman and the Porter fight, in my opinion, was definitely more action-packed. You know what I'm saying? I thought Keith Thurman definitely could have tried to knock Danny Garcia out, but they were both, it was a technical fight, Both guys weren't trying to be careless and make a mistake. And, this scene right here on the screen is when Danny Garcia, I think it was at the end of the 11th round, when he was actually walking into Keith Thurman's corner. And Keith Thurman is telling the man, "Where you going? You got this ain't your corner. You know what I mean? You're going to the wrong corner." But it was a good fight. I think it was highly anticipated. But I'm not gonna say it didn't live up to. It didn't live up to, in my opinion, to how I thought it would turn out. An action-packed fight. There were some spurts where they did go toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? I think it was round, some of them rounds were tough to score, they were back and forth. I think it was like round 7, you know what I mean? They definitely had some back and forth action where they were, going for the gusto. And actually even Danny Garcia at the end of rounds was trying to go in for the kill, the same way he did in the final two rounds, the championship rounds. But it was a good fight. Keith Thurman unifies, you know what I'm saying? He becomes the WBA and the WBC welterweight champion of the world, you know what I mean? But I don't know if this fight was for the lineal title, I don't know if it is, because last I checked in the Ring magazine, I think Kell Brook is the #1 welterweight in the world in the rankings, and the lineal title usually is, it's supposed to be between the #1 and #2 contender to determine who's the champion of the division. So I don't think neither of these guys were the #1 or 2 guys in the division in the Ring magazine rankings. But we shall find out sooner than later. You know what I mean? When they update their rankings. But this was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I probably got to watch it again tomorrow and really pay close attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did, but I got to get a second view of this fight. You know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section who you thought won this fight. And let me know how you thought each guy fared out. All right? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to catch you on the next vid. B Marsh Boxing. Thanks for listening. Peace.